Hi friends, my name is Paige.
I'm Morgan.
And this is
Girl
Girl
Manufactured.
Manufactured. Listen or cringe along with us as we look back at music from the it girls, wannabes, and victims of the tween idol industrial complex.
Which icons broke the mold? And which sitcom starlets turned forgotten pop stars still deserve their flowers?
Our credentials were two queer millennials who were raised on aughts Disney, Nickelodeon, and MTV.
I work in communications now, but I'm a graduate of a performing arts high school and a recovering singer-songwriter.
And I'm a creative writer and a professional advertising demon. Today we're covering
Emily Osment.
all the right wrongs.
Right.
Keep it. We started out.
All the right wrongs.
I was gonna say we did start out with all the right wrongs since we messed up the intro.
We did.
So Emily Osment, most of us know her as Lilly Truscott. Is that how you say her last name? Miley's best friend in Hannah Montana. She's an American actress, singer, songwriter, and a Pisces. Born
so
on
many
March.
Pisces.
Yes, I've noticed that. I feel like there's a lot of Pisces and I saw quite a few Cancers too. She was born on March 10th, 1992 in LA. And her mom is an English teacher, but she could sing, and she's the one who taught her guitar as a kid. Emily's dad, Michael Eugene Osment, was an actor and later her manager. Plus, he appeared with her in a film called Soccer Mom. I don't know. But more famously, you know her older brother, right?
No.
You don't know her older brother?
What's
the other Osment you know in Hollywood?
Oh.
I see dead people.
Oh.
Come on. He's got a girl's name.
Oh my God.
Haley Joel Osment.
That's what it is.
Yep. From Sixth Sense. And apparently he was the first millennial to have received an Oscar nomination.
Wow.
In short, she's a nepo baby.
Is this our first one?
Our first nepo baby?
Well, I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah. Congrats, Emily.
Our first nepo baby. It's a nepo. Around the age of 5, she started acting in like a shit ton of commercials. Then in 1999, she was cast in 2 films. I don't know them. Secret Life of Girls, Sarah Plain and Tall, Winter's End. But the latter, which I think she was co-starring with Glenn Close.
Oh.
So she's just amongst greatness. The latter role led to a Young Artist Award nomination.
Wow. It's impressive.
And it was a Hallmark movie, so it must have been pretty good for a TV movie. From there, she made appearances on TV shows, but one thing that I thought was hilarious was a music video. Can you guess what music video?
Oh, God.
In it, she was dressed as a referee. Somebody.
No way.
Yeah. Smash Mouth All-Star. Yeah. I didn't look it up, but I should. In 2002 and 2003, she was in the Spy Kids franchise. 2 and 3. Do you remember her?
No.
I think she was
because I only saw the first one.
I think she was like one of the antagonists in it at first. I don't know. By the time she got to Spy Kids 3, she's probably a good guy. And that was all I remember from her other than Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I never knew she did all that stuff. I only knew her from Hannah Montana.
Yeah, and that was 2006, and she was 13. Wow. Her alter ego on the show is Lola. With all the wigs.
Oh,
looks like a randomized sim / queer fashion
now
icon.
I remember,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that was
forgot about
Lola.
that.
So when she was hanging out with Hannah Montana, right?
Yeah.
After she learned Miley's the only one. Look, she's the first person that I think Miley told the secret. But also in real life, though, there was some beef. Not even really beef.
You're always starting beef.
I know, no, but I did
Hillary
not...
Duff in the lane, and no.
You made it sound like there was more. Like I'm just spreading terrible rumors about these people. In one interview, Miley is like, oh yeah, we were instant friends, basically. But then, like around a year later after she said that in 2009, her autobiography called Miles to Go. It's wild. She had an autobiography at like what? What would she have been
18 or something?
Yeah, young. But it was Miles to Go. And in that, she wrote, Emily and I tried to be friends. We really did. But it always ended in a fight. Our characters got along so well. Damn. Why couldn't we act the same in real life?
Ooh.
Awkward. But then, like, they sorted it out.
Okay. What a way to... That's like such a Real Housewives thing to do.
It
like,
is!
Drop the bomb in the book.
In there,
yeah.
you're just like... Shade. Like, I wonder if she told her, like, hey, I have this line in there. I don't know. Maybe not. At some point, where was this? Was this around 2013? Emily Osment tweeted, "Need you back in my life, bro." And Miley replied, "Miss you. Hit me on DM." And then in 2020, there was like a reunion for... Because, everyone was doing the reunions.
Yeah.
So Hannah Montana did one, and it seemed like water under the bridge at that point. Miley then said, "Honored to call her my on and off-screen badass friend. Whether that's for Hannah or Miley, she's always right there when I need her."
Aww.
See? So it's cute. It ended fine.
It is cute.
But, like, that's just some shady shit to hear from your co-star.
Yeah.
In like, her book as a teenager still, likely. As I said, Emily Osment was 13 when it started, and she was 18 when it ended in 2011.
Whoa, it ran for that long?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It was huge. I mean, and at some point in between then was the spin-off movie, which Emily also was in, of course. And within this time frame, she launches her music career. And it starts with a duet, "If I Didn't Have You," with Mitchell Musso. Do you remember that?
No.
I watched the video and I was like, oh, I kind of remember this. And Mitchell Musso is just so cringy. I don't know. It wasn't that great. It was fine. She was cute enough in it. But then she also did a cover of "Once Upon a Dream."
Okay.
In 2008. But miraculously, as you know, she does not sign with Disney.
No. In fact, she signed with Wind Up Records as opposed to Hollywood Records, as many of the Disney Channel stars tend to do. And if you're not familiar with Wind Up Records, some of its best-selling artists worldwide were Creed and Evanescence.
With arms wide open.
So then after she signed with Wind Up Records, she starts to write and record with Eve 6, and she even had some songwriting sessions with Plain White Tees. Hey there, Delilah. And she also collaborated with a lot of different people who I don't know who they are. Whatever. Then finally, on October 26, 2009, All the Right Wrongs was released by American singer-songwriter Emily Osment. It was her debut EP, and it peaked at number 117 on the Billboard Top 200.
Not bad.
Not bad. And it was number 1 at Top Heat Seekers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently.
Like, so it's like the up and coming. Good for you, Emily. She's 17, going on 18 at this point, and I'm 16, which I guess means you were 15, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's see if you can guess some of these top 10s.
Okay.
The first one is a Britney Spears song.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3?
Yeah. The second one is Jay Sean featuring Lil Wayne.
Oh, Down.
Down. Party in the USA.
Oh.
Yeah, because on April 10th is when the movie was released, so it was fresh.
They both released their albums in the same year.
Maybe they were hoping like that she would, use some of that Hannah Montana hype to.
Oh, no, it sounds like drama to me.
Really? I mean,
You released your album in the same year that I did?
Is that like a thing that you're not supposed to do? Is this like a Barbenheimer situation?
It's like a whole thing. There's a whole lore on TikTok if you want to get into it. Of stars saying they're going to release
not
on
Emily and Miley.
No, but artists saying they're going to release on, June 29th, but then they find out Beyonce is, and they're like, I don't want to try and compete with her on the charts.
Got it.
But then there's also like celeb beefs like Kanye and Drake, and if Kanye says he was going to release it that day, then Drake would try and release his. Like, there's a whole lore.
Oh my God. I'm sure some of it is also PR stunts that they're working on it together. All right, number 4. Ooh, what you say?
Oh, okay.
Number 5, Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye.
Oh, Run This Town.
What you say? Wait, sorry, yes, Run This Town. All the right wrongs.
Yep.
6. Okay, this is one of my guilty pleasure songs. Makes me feel like I'm going to watch my high school football team like humiliate themselves. It's Black Eyed Peas.
Oh.
I got a feeling. Yeah, reminds me of going to high school football games. Our football team was so bad. Number 7 was a Lady Gaga song. Not my favorite single of hers.
Born This Way?
No, I like Born This Way. Paparazzi.
Oh, I love Paparazzi, especially the harmony. Whatever. It's because it's too slow.
You know, I like them faster, yeah. 8, Taylor Swift. You Belong With Me. Number 9, Owl City.
Fireflies?
Yes.
Yeah. What a one-hit wonder.
Seriously. Number 10, Kings of Leon.
You Somebody.
You Somebody.
That's a good karaoke song.
That is a good one. Earlier in 2009, so this year, she starred in the DCOM Dad Napped, which I've never seen and have no desire to,
Is that like
frankly.
Kidnapped, but they kidnapped the dad?
Yes. I'm almost positive. Obama is in his freshman year.
Wow. Yeah.
Freshman year. New Moon would come out in theaters about a month later since this EP was released. In fact, Taylor Lautner was dating another famous Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Yep. Beyonce was awarded Billboard's Woman of the Year award. Speaking of Beyonce, I'm going to let you finish, but...
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of the You Belong With Me music video.
So... when she won that and Kanye got up on stage and interrupted her. So that was the VMA Video of the Year acceptance speech. And you're saying it's for You Belong With Me?
Yeah. It beat Single Ladies.
Oh, okay. That's what it beat. I was still watching Glee at this point because it's in its first season. It premiered that May.
Wow.
Very fresh.
The first 2 seasons were actually good. And then Ryan Murphy does what Ryan Murphy does and just...
He Murphys it.
Yeah.
He just Ryan Murphys it. Sims 3 had come out in June.
I
don't remember if I was playing it at that point or if I was playing the older version, but that had a chokehold on me. My friend's mom and everybody's friends' moms were sending them Farmville requests on Facebook.
Not my mom.
Mom didn't
get a Facebook till like 2015.
Oh, really? Good for her. Did you play Farmville?
No.
I think like I joined at one point to see all the hype was about, and I was like, I can't keep up with this. I don't care as much. But then again, I would still just get endless requests. Final thing, because I just thought this was funny. It was the Balloon Boy hoax. Do you remember? Do you remember the Balloon Boy?
Yes, I forgot about that.
For those who don't know, I think it was a Colorado family, and they were trying to like get famous and be on like Wife Swap or something. So they wanted to up their chances, I'm pretty sure. And they're like, we had this brilliant idea to make it seem like their kid had climbed onto like, I'm guessing what they were saying was a weather balloon or something. And just like, and now he's floating away. And the kid's just, but they like had him the whole time. Like, what the fuck? Do you know how many days you've ruined, how many tax dollars you spent just to get on fucking, like, what is it? What did I say? Wife Swap?
You know, CNN was like salivating at the mouth for that story. 24/7 news coverage of the balloon boy.
The Balloon Boy hoax. It was a big deal.
Not as big as All the Right Wrongs, though.
All the Right Wrongs. Wow. Groundbreaking stuff.
So Osment has stated that she feels she is different from most Disney stars because she feels that she has spunk. And that
I can tell she doesn't feel like other girls based on these songs, but continue.
That it can be seen on her album. Okay. Side note, the extended play is no longer on streaming platforms, so we had to use YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Now, to the genre of this album, it's mainly pop rock characteristics, which I love. I know you love too. It's got a lot of bass and, you know, heavy drums and all that. I don't think there's really one ballad. There's like slower songs, but no ballads. Funny enough, Emily has stated that Alanis Morissette is one of her biggest influences on the album. I
saw that too, and I was like, interesting, because I did not hear it. Did you? I was going to put that in my final thoughts.
I heard more Avril Lavigne than Alanis Morissette.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Though some have compared Avril to, it's just like, but no, it's like just because they're both Canadian.
Yeah.
That's why you compared them. Let's be real. Like, they're not even in the same lane.
One more thing about that. Call back to our last episode. Guts. Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
Her Alanis Morissette shined through.
Yes.
That inspiration.
Yes. Emily also describes the EP in 3 words: process, eclectic, fun.
I like that 2 of them are adjectives, and the first one's just a noun. Process. I was like, that's yeah, maybe for you making the album, but not like I'm not listening for process as a fan. I'm sorry. I should not be picking on you. As she said in the interview, because I saw that, it was like, it's hard to come up with 3 words for anything on the spot. Let's be real. I would probably not do well in interviews. Did you see that she said she wrote a lot of this when she was in high school?
Yep.
Which is cool.
That is cool.
And she said it was regular high school. So she was not homeschooled. She put it as regular high school, normal friends, really horrible, awful, terrible girls, that kind of stuff.
I see that shine through in one song.
Yeah, exactly. Which I know what song you're talking about. And she says it's not about someone specific. She said, if you can survive high school, you can survive anything.
That's so true.
I'm like, so did she really go to regular high school all through Hannah Montana?
Probably.
Damn. That's impressive. Because everything changes.
Mm-hmm. So, a lot of mixed reviews from critics. Allmusic.com gave it 2 out of 5 stars.
Oh. Not even a 2.5?
No. And the writer, Andrew Leahy, stated that after flirting with pop and country in her early recordings, Emily Osment underwent a rock and roll makeover for her debut EP, All the Right Wrongs. Then he goes on to say, despite some fairly catchy songs, Osment never quite shakes herself free of the Disney machine. She embraces autotune, emphasizes overly polished production, I said that about Hilary Duff's Santa Claus Lane, and generally whittles away at the sharp teeth these tunes might have otherwise had.
Oh my God. So I was going to save this for final thoughts, but it's relevant because of this quote. I was shocked that this was not a Hollywood Records. And she said she says like damn and like all strung out.
She's got that spunk.
She's got that spunk. Stop. When I hear spunk now, I just think of like the nasty word.
Oh, I think of like older people saying it.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I'm gross. Why do I got the it's all the fan fiction and all the gross ass ads I get because of the fan fiction. But other than like, saying like, damn, okay, what is she doing to push herself outside of the Disney sound and the Disney attitude, really? I mean, all of this was still pretty tame. So I was like, I understand that for a lot of people, it's the right move to, break free from the Disney and don't sign with them. But like, if you're not going to push it, just take the marketing from Disney, because Disney's going to push it. Disney's going to like do what it can to make it succeed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm so glad she had creative control, but I'm like, come on, get in there. Say fuck at least. I'm just kidding. Or bitch, maybe. That'd be fun.
Some user reviews on Amazon.com gave it high praise. One person quoted, Emily is a very good singer, a lot better than Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan.
I mean,
I agree, yeah.
That's true.
But I don't know.
Also
I don't know if it's very good. Like, when we're looking relatively, she's a good singer, but like, can she bring down the house with a ballad? No. What did you think about the album cover?
She has American Girl all teeth / mouth.
Oh.
I wish Lee were here because they'd immediately know what I mean.
I mean, I think I do.
Morgan's Googling it. The like slightly parted lips, the 2 little buck teeth.
I know you're talking about. I just don't remember the photo of her.
Oh, but you understand the American Girl doll comment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what the dolls look like.
She looks very pretty. But I just right away thought, Samantha?
That's funny. Yeah, I see it.
Her hair is really nice, I gotta say. She always had beautiful hair. Like, she had that blonde hair.
Yeah. I feel like maybe the cover art is just a little mismatchy for some of the music I heard on the album.
Yeah.
Like this
I don't
screams
disagree with
country
that.
pop.
Yeah, I was going to say, this reads more Taylor Swift, which we get some of that, but
definitely not. It doesn't dominate the album.
No. Also, those swirly graphics in the corner, they're so 2009. And they're like
So
that, like,
2009.
kind of lime-ish green and, like, teal gradient over this, like, graphic. I swear that, like, you would find for free online these, like, Photoshop brushes that were basically, like, stamps. You could use them in all those swirls and stuff. I had them. I was trying to make graphics for AAR and all that. And so it's like, I truly could have made this. I think I've made probably photos of myself like this in high school with Photoshop. Oh, it's nothing impressive, but it's like you said, it doesn't match what you're about to get into.
Yeah. Speaking of, the EP's lead single and the first one on the album,
all the right wrongs, we know what you mean,
was All the Way Up, and it was released August 25th, 2009. It received mixed reviews from critics. Lyrically, Osment stated that she wanted the song to be about breaking out and that a lot of kids can relate to that. But All the Way Up failed to garner much attention on the music charts. But of course, it was a top hit on Radio Disney.
Oh, see, she might as well have just signed with Disney to get the marketing. Oh, damn.
My thoughts right off the bat, the lyrics are very relatable. I like to bite my nails and play the air guitar. That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
There were a lot of pick-me girl lines, which I thought were funny.
Yes.
And that's definitely one of them. But also, I like to go out walking in the pouring rain. I want my rock and roll to make the windows shake. And then there's another one. I wait till 3 a.m. to call everyone I know. That is just rude. That's a dick move. She's not saying, oh, like she's out and calling her friends at 3 a.m. to be like, oh, this happened, or I'm thinking of you, or come on out.
Mm-hmm.
She waits until 3 a.m. to call everyone. That's like very deliberate.
Yeah, it's intentional.
But all in all, I agree with @GSnickers on YouTube. This song not being on Spotify is criminal.
No, I agree. I will say, other than the breakdown, like when her vocals are all with auto-tune overlaid I'm like, ugh. But it's giving Demi Lovato vibes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the auto-tune. I didn't hate it because it's expected of this era, but I just didn't understand why it was there. It feels misplaced. Maybe her next album is really, and you can tell she's glad that she didn't, sign with Disney. So maybe I'm speaking prematurely, but if I'm basing it just off this album, what did you think of the video?
Oh, so, the concept is essentially Emily and her band are rocking out in their apartment building.
We get a dollhouse sort of view of it.
Yes, we get different perspectives of others living in the building, which include an old woman, a young couple, and a teenage boy. Some of them are into it, some aren't. Mostly the old woman who's like banging on the wall and all that.
Obviously, the teen boy was rocking out,
mm-hmm.
and I took one look at him and I was like, this is the type of boy I would have thought was cute in high school, too. Like, it's just freaking basic ass white boy, but he happens to have brown curly hair.
Her hair was flowing in this music video.
She has really nice hair.
The fans were working overtime.
Yeah. The blonde waves that she had. She always had very, very pretty hair.
I think Miley was jealous of it.
You think Miley was jealous from? It was all about the hair?
Yeah. A comment on the YouTube video said, "It's a shame that Disney suffocated her. She actually has potential. Her album was amazing. I hope she makes a great comeback."
Oh. You got a fan out there, Emily.
Yeah.
People still love you. There was something I'm surprised you didn't point out quickly about the video. Do you know who her backing band is?
Is that like Plain White Tees?
No, that would be better. No, Push Play.
I don't know who they are.
I know of them, but
Push Play was on Wind Up Records.
Got it. That's why I guess they were. But they're her backing band,
mm-hmm.
and it's also kind of referenced because apparently Emily Osment had just starred in a video for them for their single Midnight Romeo.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
And they toured together.
Cool. Next up, Average Girl. And this was another single released to Radio Disney. And it gave me Carrie Underwood vibes.
Oh, I could see that.
And I love the line with her Angelina lips, 00 jeans. Like, Angelina Jolie was that bitch in 2009.
Yeah. Oh, she was. And she wrote it with, this is the song she wrote with Tom Higginson, right?
Yeah.
From the Plain White Tees. I do have to say, though, it does feel average. I wrote, lyrically and instrumentally, this is just a less impressive Taylor Swift song.
Damn.
I
true.
I can't help how I feel. Specifically the lyrics, I gave you my heart in a sweet love letter, but you gave it right back. It said, I like her better. Like, and that's when my whole world came crashing down. She's walking around like the girl of your dreams.
I will say the lyric, she's just so beautiful, I'm just an average girl, kind of made me chuckle because, like, if you heard this as a kid, you'd be like, shit, if Emily Osment is an average girl and she's a child actress on TV, like a big star, there's no hope for me.
And she's literally blonde hair, I'm pretty sure blue eyes.
Yeah, then there's like no hope for me.
I'm like, she's airy and beautiful. You know, it's just like, this is what our like society like values. Like, look at this. I mean, God, like I said, this shit fucks up so many people. And like you said, especially to hear them say, oh, you're just this average girl. There's like, you're not the pretty one, essentially. Like, what the fuck? But she said that this song is one of the few on the EP that is not about a personal experience. So that's good. Because if she knew...
Interesting. She said, I don't view myself that low. I didn't... Good. This is not about anyone specific.
But, well, because also, if it were real, that would mean a boy broke up with her on Valentine's Day. And then literally left with the other girl. Like, yeah, that's the lyric. So if that were real, I'd be like, what the fuck? That is the douchiest boy.
Shit, yeah.
That is some fuckboy shit.
Should we talk about Found Out About You?
Yes. Apparently, this was originally going to be a ballad, but they sped it up.
Yeah. And now
I'm glad they did.
Now it's a pop rock tune all about a boy breaking your heart and then seeing him with someone else. I was getting a little bit of Avril Lavigne on the verses. Yeah. Especially like her first album, Let Go. Even the way she kind of sung. Avril Lavigne has a very specific cadence and kind of like SZA almost. It's you pick up on it right away, even if it's someone else singing. You're like, oh, that's a SZA song. Oh, that's Avril Lavigne. It's interesting.
Yeah, I got a lot more Avril vibes on this than Alanis Morissette. I found it pretty catchy. The pre-chorus, the bridge, the breakdown, especially, like, I loved those. If it were streaming anywhere, I would put it on our playlist.
Yes, but it's not.
No, it's not. I hate the Homecoming Queen.
I hate it. This song, I didn't care for it. I think it's forgettable. Yeah. And like, it's just snore. Like, maybe it was super relatable for like a teenager, but listening to this now, I'm like, oh my God. See, is it a little pick me vibes?
Oh, it's an extreme pick me vibes. Okay. This whole album has pick me vibes. Like, if you take this song, Average Girl, and there was one more, All the Way Up. Yes, that's 3 songs that have pick me vibes. I do think the chorus is fun. Like, the I hate the homecoming queen, I'm pretty damn sure she can't stand me. Like, that to me, I like that. This song just feels like a reaction to early 2000s Hollywood bimbo stereotypes and like mean girl bullies, like literally from Mean Girls.
Yes, but also I was a little, in this moment, I kind of feel bad for the homecoming queen because she may be the homecoming queen, but she was definitely going through it. Like, it was not perfect for her. She probably had an eating disorder, hence the lyric non-fat, sugar-free. Oh. So, like, stop being so hard on the homecoming queen.
Wow. You know what? And to bring it back to Mean Girls, how fans are like, oh, Regina George was just closeted gay and she had a crush on Lindsay Lohan. And this is like a thing with like it's like a whole like trope. Oh, the mean girl who's actually like being mean because she's a crush on this person. That's what this sounds like. And I know that it's not, But in my head, I like wanted to tweak it so that like it told that story of her hating and them like kissing. Also that meme of like the like goth girl and like the blonde like Paris Hilton looking girl's a cartoon. And it makes it look like they're arguing, but like people draw them like kissing and like hearts around them. Like that's what I wanted this to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not buying the I'm not like other girls shtick with her. Like again, you're literally blonde hair, blue eyes, and a child star. Like your dad is an actor and your brother is Haley Joel fucking Osment. Like like, yeah, you're not like other girls, but not in like a super fucking relatable way. Come on. Like the I'm not like other girls, pick me girl shit. I buy that more from Lilane, aka Miranda Sanchez. Go listen to that episode. You know, because she did actually have like a pretty spunky attitude.
Yes.
And again, she wasn't fucking white. Like Emily Osment's features are objectively really beautiful. Like,
yeah.
Like by society standards, I'm just like, I'm not buying it, Nepo baby. Did it remind you of any other Pick Me Girl songs? Because I have a few that like, not that it reminds me of musically, but just like this theme of a retaliation to Mean Girls culture.
Oh, is it like a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah, think about You Belong With Me. And that's on the top 10 at this point.
Yes.
And
wait, I think I totally wrote that somewhere else. She wears shorts. I wear sneakers. Yeah. Yes.
That's this. And then also in the same vein, do you remember the Saving Jane song from 2005? I'm Just the Girl Next Door.
No.
It's
Maybe
a good
if I
song.
heard it.
It's so pick me and like and a little cringe in that way, but it's a fun song. Also Stupid Girls in 2006.
Oh yeah,
Pink.
by Pink.
Yep. Which was like a feminist anthem back then. And now you look back and you're like, oh, this is actually not very feminist.
Well, it's exactly what I'm saying with looking into the homecoming queen. Like, yeah, you have this, you know, from the outside you look like you have this great life, but you know, you're probably struggling behind the scenes.
Aughts feminism was really like
it was pick me.
It was pick me. It was pick me because it wasn't actually caring about like other women. It was it was like doing exactly what the patriarchy wants. Yeah. And yeah, all those songs that we just named are better than this one.
Yes.
One comment on YouTube was, is it bad to request this song at my homecoming dance next week? LOL, new respect for Emily. That's so douchey.
How many years ago was that?
I'm not sure. I should have written it down. Probably years ago.
Okay.
But that's so rude. Like, that you're just bullying if you request. Well, if she knows that you requested this, especially, like, that's so rude. Also, the line, she wants to be a model, wants to be on the tube. What person our age calls the TV the tube?
Or was it YouTube?
I don't think anyone calls YouTube the tube either.
Oh, okay.
At least trying to make it happen. She's trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
I think she just needed a rhyme, and I don't remember with what. I did enjoy the little claps.
Boom, boom, clap.
No, it was not the Hoedown Throwdown clap.
Then we move into You're the Only One. It was the follow-up single to All the Way Up, and it was released on Radio Disney in February of 2010.
Again, releasing it on Radio Disney. Just fucking sign with Disney then.
Yeah, and it failed to make an impact on any charts, but again, it received some success on Radio Disney. And fun fact, this song was intended to be released as the lead single from the album, but thankfully...
You don't like it?
It was dropped due to... Yeah.
You don't like this song?
No.
This is my favorite one.
So...
Scandalous.
It's another pop rock song with heavy guitar chords. It's about the push and pull of love. Emily sings, "You're the only one who gets me, knows me, feels me, hurts me. But the things that you do and the things you say make me want to stay." AbsolutePunk.net reviewed the song and said, and I agree, it's the most nauseating song and the lyrics are atrocious at best.
That is so harsh. You don't think this is a nauseating song? What about it is nauseating?
I can't put my finger on it, but it's just blah. Like the melody is blah. Even the guitar riffs. Like maybe when it was released, it felt like it belonged, but when I listen to it now, I'm like, oh my God.
I liked it. The line "forever is a long time, I'm not gonna lie" is that a promise you can make? I love that. To me, this sounded like an All-American Reject song. Not that I'm comparing it to any specific song, but I was like, parts of the sound, especially the verses, imagine Tyson Ritter singing it. I think it would work. Or like even Paramore. You don't think like you'd hear this? Like if you heard Hayley Williams?
Maybe I'd like it better if someone else sang it. I don't know. I'm not wowed.
Wowed?
I'm not wowed.
I was like wooed, wowed, but what's wowed?
Let's talk about the music video.
It was nothing memorable.
Well, so essentially, Emily is at a party with her love interest, and she's singing the song in just one scene in the living room, and then suddenly it starts raining. Why is it raining in the living room is my question. And like, why is no one else prepared? Like, why is no one else prepared for the rain except someone does have like a raincoat on suddenly? And my favorite,
I didn't notice that.
No,
I wasn't paying attention hard enough because I was like, this is so boring.
And then a lot of comments on the video said, "I hate when it rains in my house. Don't you?"
Wait, wasn't that obvious? I was paying very little attention, clearly.
It was that obvious.
I was like, okay, that's so funny.
But how about the love interest is such a douche? Like the gum chewing, constant whispering in her ear.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why she's like, I think maybe we should break up.
Yeah.
This, I'm pretty sure, is about someone. It was one of the first songs she wrote professionally with a co-writer, first of all. And she said it was definitely about someone specific. It was about a relationship that I had for a very long time and just getting past it and moving on.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little bit of tea. One fan on YouTube said, "I know all the Disney girls went through pop punk phases, but this song is probably the most underrated out of all of them." I liked it. This I thought was funny. Because it was like, okay, this is Dick Eaton. James Holdsworth on YouTube said, "Your voice acoustically is amazing. So jazzy." What? I don't know where they're so
Put her on
jazzy.
sneaker night. Oh, no.
But then the guy continues, "I've always wanted to sing with you. The timbre you have on."
Timbre.
The timbre?
Yes. All my music theory people know. Timbre.
I just in my head thought timbre Amlin. The timbre, not the timbre Amlin. The timbre you have in your quieter moments lends so well to harmonizing, and your full-on chest voice is quite powerful.
The chest
Morgan,
voice.
can you back any of this up? Because I don't know what the hell they're saying.
I don't think so. Timbre is like the quality of a voice, its sound, like its essence.
What the fuck does
And-
that mean? Because I need to know, because I've definitely used this word and would have pronounced it timber in my writing.
It's timbre. It's the reason why if I play an A on a piano and then I play it on a violin, like there's clearly a difference in quality and tone. And even if I were to sing the note A and you were to sing it, or anyone else were to sing it, it sounds different. It's that distinctness. That's what timbre is.
Ah, then I did use the word correctly.
Look at you.
What about me?
What about me?
Avril?
Funny you say that.
Ooh.
I have a fun fact.
Is it another Miranda Cosgrove situation with her one song that was Avril's?
No.
Okay.
So Matt Squire is credited as a producer for this song. And if you don't know who he is, he also produced the fire hit I Write Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco.
What?
As well as Dear Maria, Count Me In by All Time Low.
Nice. That's why this was so
Getting
good.
a little Avril, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good song.
I liked it.
I'm getting more Avril Lavigne vibes with this mid-tempo pop rock, alt rock song.
Yeah, and I like that it's an acoustic in it,
Yeah.
too. Like, that also reminded me of Avril.
Yeah.
Like, the acoustic to the electric.
I love this song.
I, again,
Would put it
on manufactured
Yep.
pops. Oh, my God. We should make a playlist on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can
Ding.
do it there, too. She plays the guitar live with this song, apparently.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it sounds like it would be fun to play live and sing.
Yeah. There was a rumor that
She lip synced.
know that I think Miley Cyrus taught her how to play guitar.
Oh.
She's like, that's not true. Although that rumor might have just been because there was an episode of Hannah Montana.
Are you starting rumors now too?
No!
You're the rumor starter, I guess. There's this rumor.
Yeah, you know at the end of the Hannah Montana movie where she reveals her secret to the whole town?
Yeah.
And she's like, because she trusts no one will tell me. I knew that bitch right away. Yo, have you heard?
You could not do that now with Snapchat
You
and
couldn't
Instagram.
do that back then. Back then, that was a ridiculous plot.
Oh my god. We'll tell no one.
Wow, that's kind of blowing my mind though right now because the end of Hannah Montana is ridiculous, right? But if you put that in like say the 80s, the 70s, you probably could to a small town have a fucking Hannah Montana situation. And because of the internet not being there and because of like cell phone cameras, like there would have to be other cameras around.
Yeah.
And it's just one small town. You could easily explain it away. Damn. Sorry about that tangent. It's just one of those days.
One of those days. Another pop rock song. It's about just being a teen where every day is a tragedy. Very relatable as a teen.
Yes.
I felt like this would have been a fun song for a movie soundtrack.
Yes!
Like it's the opening of the movie.
Yes, I literally
the
wrote
protagonist rises out of bed, gets ready for school, argues with her younger brother.
Oh, I can imagine it.
Yeah. Question. What do you think the orange stain on her t-shirt was from?
Cheetos. That would be my orange stain.
You're gonna say
Cheetos.
I was thinking like
Cheetos.
Foundation.
Oh.
You know when you cake it on? That was like
Oh my god.
the thing that everyone did in the 2000s.
Oh, what was the brand? Oh my god.
There was some auto-tune again, and I just felt it was a bit unnecessary.
But I like the 80s synth chimes.
Yes.
I love 80s synth. Like, I love a
You do.
synthesizer. And then the breakdown? I enjoyed it.
It was a good song.
A relatable little earworm, you know?
Yeah, and I saw a comment, again, because we had to listen to these on YouTube. It was from 13 years ago, so like 2010, when this would have come out. Someone said, download LimeWire, and then you can download anything off of there. It's really good. You should get it.
Yo! Okay, I don't know if anybody else like used... I used LimeWire. Other people were using like
not have when you accidentally downloaded that one.
Oh my god, I would always accidentally download the I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But I did download, right? Listen to some
But I
shit
did download blah, 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 blah. I downloaded so much Lime. There's no way I didn't give our computer viruses.
Yeah.
But my mom wouldn't get mad because she loved music, and so she would download stuff too. It was very common. It was like being rickrolled.
It was.
It was like being rickrolled. You really thought you were downloading.
You're
like,
so excited.
I thought I was downloading Good Charlotte.
Well, yeah, and like I didn't understand that I could have Googled this, but sometimes they would get me with, they would be like, Blink-182 new song, Bandits. And you're like, oh shit! And then you go to download it, and it's just that fucking sound of, I did not have. Like, god damn it. It really was getting rickrolled.
So you did have LimeWire? Or
Yeah.
I used another one.
Yeah.
Was Napster before then, I guess?
Yeah, they started it.
They started it
They
all.
were the originators. Unaddicted.
To me, this is Paramore.
Interesting. It's a slower song. I feel like it departs from that heavier pop punk sound we were
Her
hearing.
voice sounds different to me. Did it sound different to you?
I'd have to listen to it again. The timbre was a little different.
The timbre. the timbre ambulance.
Emily sings about being so in love with someone to the point it makes her sick when they're not around, when they are around. You know, they wish they could say goodbye, but they just can't.
I need your air. Can I breathe you in? You're my light, my prayer, my sin.
Back to the vocals. I do have a note. I said her vocals did not shine in this one. Is that why you said, does her voice sound different in this?
Maybe. I don't know. I liked this, though.
You did?
I know it's another favorite of mine.
Did you like this lyric? I need new feet. These are all worn out. I need a new head because I'm all strung out.
That's her being badass. She sings strung out.
Ooh.
I liked it. This is so funny. Do I have terrible taste?
No, you have different taste.
Good answer, because I'm with you. So if I just had poor taste in things, not bode well for you.
All right. We'll get into final thoughts now. But first, where is she now?
After this EP in 2010, she dropped her first studio album, Fight or Flight. So maybe at some point we'll, cover that.
Mm-hmm.
But currently, as of 2019, she's performing under the alias Bluebird with 2 eyes, unless that was a typo. And they've released an EP, When I Loved You.
Interesting.
Also in 2011, because she's been doing acting ever since. 2011 is the year I graduated high school. She starred as Taylor Hillridge in the television film Cyberbully. Did you watch that?
I think I remember that, yeah. I wonder if that aged well. Probably not.
Probably not. Related to Cyberbully, she was a global ambassador for Stomp Out Bullying, the leading national anti-bullying cyberbullying organization in the country for kids and teens. I mean, it's an important thing. The bullying sucks.
Well,
it's really awful.
You want to stop bullying? Treat children and their fucking trauma.
Yes.
Like, I hate these anti-bullying, and it's like, how about you address their trauma?
Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of organization that gives out an award called the Ugly Celebrity of 2011.
Wait, what?
Ugly, an acronym, unique, gifted, lovable you.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, what?
That's like, who's
the worst marketing ever?
Was it Iowa? Who was the state that for their like meth problem or something? They're like, meth, we're on it.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Yes.
You're ugly. You're ugly. Unique, gifted, lovable you.
Cringe.
She appeared like in some other movies. The Haunting Hour. She played Roxy on the streaming series Cleaners from 2013 to 2014.
Don't know it.
And another Roxy on the Fox television series Almost Family. And then the freeform series Young and Hungry. And that was 2014 to 2018. And that was the one that I think Ashley Tisdale helped produce, remember? And they kissed somebody as a lesbian and something.
Mm-hmm.
And she received 3 Teen Choice Award noms for that.
Wow.
She's getting Teen Choice Awards. Haley Osment's getting Oscars. No, I don't think he ever... Did he ever? He was mostly a child actor too, I feel like. Except for when he was on What May I Do in the Shadows. The Kaminsky Method, for which she received 2 nominations for a Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Comedy Series. Yeah, that's something. That's a real accolade.
Wow.
2 noms. And she has a recurring role as Mandy on the CBS sitcom Young Sheldon. She also voices a character in Dead End Paranormal Park, which is Netflix's first animated series with a trans gay lead and autistic bi code lead.
Wow.
That's 2022.
They said ally. Representation.
Ally. I did look it up. She's not queer. I mean, that we know of. Personal life-wise, like growing up famous, apparently Miley used to come with her to like school dances. And at one point, nobody knew. But then like everything changed immediately, she said. And that was very strange. But as
Can't relate.
No. But as of 2021, she's never watched an episode of Hannah Montana other than the pilot.
Wow.
Yeah. And the pilot was just because they were like at a watch party or something.
I mean, I feel that though. I hate
I wouldn't
want to
see it.
I've written or listening to the stuff I've written.
Also, she did study theater for 2 years. She dropped out, but she went to Occidental College. That's okay. You sound like you've heard of it. And she got engaged to musician Jack Anthony this past June. Also, random, she was Roman Catholic. Or she was raised Roman Catholic. And I'm like, I don't know if like maybe Catholicism just didn't scar you the same way it scarred me and so many others. But I was like, where's the Catholic angst in these lyrics? I needed more Catholic angst because I learned that before I played the album and I was listening for that trauma. And she's not your average Catholic girl. Her dad is an actor and so is her brother. Come on. Also, her net worth is not average.
what's it like, 10 million?
A little less.
8 million?
One less.
7 million?
7 million. Not bad.
Not bad.
No complaints here.
Yeah, not bad for a nepo baby. All in all, the album was exciting, and I agree. It definitely probably was a departure from what else was coming out from Disney stars around that time. But listening to it now, I think there are way better songs and albums that were released around this time or even a little bit earlier that have aged much better. And for that, I probably... I mean, these songs would have to be on a streaming platform to begin with, but I would not add any of these songs into our Manufactured Bops playlist.
I would have. Agree to disagree. I'm here for you, Emily.
Oh.
Her timbre is so jazzy. No, I enjoyed it. I would not really listen to it again. I liked the single. I don't know. Like I said, maybe she'll redeem herself. Maybe she'll redeem herself in the next album.
I would add that one song we like. What was it? Watch Me.
What About Me?
I would put that on the Manufactured Bops playlist if this album was on streaming services.
Well, guess what? We're making one on YouTube, so it's gonna be on.
Any other thoughts?
I'm excited to see if she redeems herself
In her debut full-length studio album.
In her debut full-length studio album. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks. I'm Morgan.
I'm Paige.
And that was Girl Manufactured.
Oh my god, my voice was so high.